Hey friends, if you're over 50 like me and you're looking for ways to bring in some extra income, I totally get it and I've been there. And look, I'm not here to sell you on some dream. What I'm going to share with you are 7 side hustles I've actually done myself. Some of these I've been doing since I started this whole online journey back in 2017. These aren't things I read about in some article. These are battle tested by me through lots of trial and error and plenty of mistakes along the way. You see, when I was in my late 40s, I was driving Uber and cleaning windows, literally just to keep the lights on. I was broke, stressed out, and honestly didn't see a way forward. But I kept trying different things online, and eventually I found out what worked. Fast forward to today, and I'm happy to say I now earn a full-time living online, and I'm semi-retired, and I do this all in my spare time, and I get to do it from anywhere. Now, the way I make most of my income is actually by combining several of these side hustles. And when you see how they work together, I think you're going to have one of those aha moments where things just click. And remember, everyone is different, and your results depend on what you bring to the table and how much time and effort you put in. But maybe one of these side hustle ideas clicks for you and saves you some of the headaches that I went through. So let's dive in. First, I want to start with freelancing. See, here's the thing. You've probably been working for 20, 30, 40 plus years, and you've picked up skills you don't even think about anymore because they're just part of what you do. This could be things like managing emails, keeping calendars organized, handling customer questions, basic bookkeeping, the everyday boring stuff. Turns out businesses need help with exactly that kind of work, and they're willing to pay for it. You see, they don't want to hire someone full-time with benefits and all the overhead. They just need someone reliable who can get the work done. And honestly, that's where people like us have a competitive edge. You see, younger people might know all the latest apps and tech, but we bring something different to the table. We actually show up, we communicate clearly, and we don't need someone holding our hand through every little task. After working for decades, you've dealt with difficult customers, crazy deadlines, changing priorities, all of it. You know how to keep your cool and figure things out. And clients, they really value that. Now, to get started, I recommend checking out platforms like Upwork and Freelancer. And here's a tip I wish someone had told me earlier. Instead of charging by the hour, try packaging your services and charging a monthly fee or a monthly retainer. For example, try something like I'll manage your email and calendar for $500 a month instead of I will work for $20 to $30 an hour. It just positions you differently, and you can repeat this process with several different clients. And I recommend that you go to upwork.com or Freelancer and start searching for virtual assistants or bookkeeping or spreadsheet positions, basically whatever matches your skill sets. Then look at what the top freelancers are charging and take the time to read through their profiles and use it as inspiration to write your own. And before I forget, if you're a professional and you are serious about building extra income online, whether it's to boost your retirement savings or you're just ready for a change, I want to help you. You see, I know what it's like to feel stuck. And maybe you're thinking, I'm not tech savvy enough for this, or I don't even know where to begin. Or maybe you're worried you'll waste months or even years going down the wrong path like I did. Well, I've opened up a few slots on my calendar this month for discovery calls, where we'll sit down over Zoom and figure out what skills and experience you already have and how to actually turn those skills into income online. Now, I'm very selective with these calls, and I'm only looking to chat with professionals. If that sounds like you and you want to see if you qualify, I'll put a link below to schedule your call. All right, let's get into our next side hustle. Have you ever recommended something to a friend and thought, man, I should get paid for this? Well, you actually can. That's called affiliate marketing. And it's pretty straightforward. You get a commission when someone buys a product through your special link, and it's free to become an affiliate. So think about it. You've been buying stuff for decades. You know what works and you know what's junk. You probably recommend products to friends all the time anyways. Your favorite kitchen gadget, comfortable walking shoes, or maybe it's a new app that you use to stay organized. You see, the thing is, when you're over 50, your recommendations actually carry weight. People trust you because they know that you've actually used the things that you're talking about. You're not just jumping on trends or pushing whatever product pays use the most. You can promote products on Amazon. It's free to become an Amazon product. You can do it today. You can promote digital courses. You can promote apps and tools that you use. The easiest way to get started as an affiliate is to simply go to Google, put in your product or your niche, then affiliate program, and you're going to find tons of things that pop up in your search bar. Then click on the product or the website that you're interested in, and usually you will find the affiliate program, or sometimes they call it a partner program, at the very bottom of the website. Click on that and apply. And here's a pro tip. You typically earn a lot more commission with digital products versus physical products. Why? Well, because there's no packaging, manufacturing, shipping, etc. Digital products are created one time and you can sell them over and over. There's virtually no overhead. And here's a perfect example based on my own experience. I sometimes recommend camera equipment on my channel. So let's say a camera is $1,000. My commission on that is maybe 3 to 5%. I'm lucky to maybe get $50. Whereas if I promote a digital course that's say $1,000, I could get 30, 40, sometimes even 50% for that course. And the best part, as an affiliate marketer, you're not creating anything. There's no dealing with customers, no shipping boxes, no inventory. You're just sharing things that you genuinely use and love. Now, our next side hustle is one that works well in just about every niche. I'm talking about building an online community or membership. So think about this for a second. What's something you know a lot about? What do people always ask your advice on? Maybe it's gardening, cooking, staying in shape over 50, managing money, woodworking, whatever. There's someone out there who wants to learn exactly what you know, and they're willing to pay for it. Here's the thing. People in their 20s and 30s don't want advice from some 20-year-old. They want it from people who've actually been through this stuff. Your age makes you more credible. You've made mistakes, learned lessons, figured out what actually works. See, with a membership, people pay monthly to learn from you and to be a part of the community. So it's reoccurring income. People pay every single month until they cancel. Now, you could use Facebook groups, which is free, or you could use a community platform like School, which allows you to host your community and also take reoccurring payments all in one platform. So here's a simple example. Let's say you love gardening and you've been doing it forever. You could create a membership where each month you teach something new. Like January is starting seeds, so you teach all about that. February is all about soil prep. And then March is all about transplanting the seedling. And you can do this through monthly Zoom calls where people can ask questions. And the cool thing is members help each other out in the community. And you don't need to be some world famous expert. You just need to be a few steps ahead of the people that you're helping. Now, here's one that's perfect for those who aren't quite ready to hang up the 9 to 5 yet. I'm talking about becoming a virtual coach. Online coaching has been a great source of extra income for me, and it's perfect for people our age. Think about it. You've lived over 50 years. You've survived career changes, maybe raised kids, managed money through good times and tough times, dealt with challenges. Somewhere out there, someone is struggling with exactly what you've already figured out, and they'll pay you to help them avoid the hard lessons that you've learned. Your age is actually your biggest selling point here. People don't want life advice from a 25-year-old who just finished reading some self-help book. They want someone who's been through actual stuff and came out okay on the other side. And you don't need some fancy certification. You just need to be a few steps ahead of the person you're helping. Your life experiences are your credentials. And some areas that work really well are helping people navigate career transitions, life coaching for midlife changes, financial coaching for retirement planning. Health and wellness is another great one. Maybe you've overcome a particular challenge in your life. Business coaching is another big one, or even grief and divorce support. Now, to get started, you need to figure out who you want to help and what problem you can solve for them. Then I recommend offering a first few sessions for free or low cost. You could even do small group training, and you can use the free version of Zoom. You can even use Google Meet to do these calls. And pricing your coaching is going to vary greatly on the problem you're solving and the outcome you're helping them achieve. But to give you some real world examples of pricing, I like to do small coaching where I charge $500 to $1,000 per month per person, and I'll coach around 10 to 20 people. It's a win-win because it's more affordable for the client and they get more access to me with small group coaching. Now, what if you could create something once and sell it multiple times? No boxes to ship, no inventory to store. That's digital products. Think printables, templates, planners, workbooks, and even online courses. And the margins are great because there's no physical product that you have to manufacture, package, and ship. I absolutely love digital products for people our age because you've spent decades figuring stuff out. You've created systems and routines that work for you, things you don't even think about anymore. But that's exactly what younger people are searching for. Have you ever created a budget system that works? Well, that's a template someone would buy. Have a morning routine? That's a planner. Meal planning method? That's a guide. Bible study notes, garden planning, organizational systems, these could all be digital products. And remember, you don't have to be the world's expert. You just need to be ahead of someone who's starting out. What's obvious to you after years is valuable to someone who's just beginning. And to get started, you can use the free version of Canva to create your very first product. I still use the free version of Canva this day to create all my digital products. And I recommend starting with something simple like a downloadable PDF where you teach them something or provide a recipe or a checklist. This will allow you to test your market before spending too much time on it. And for simple digital downloads, I typically charge between $10 to $50. And of course, this is going to vary on your niche and the actual product that you're creating, but that's a good starting point. And then I recommend an all-in-one digital marketing platform like Go High Level, where you can actually host your digital product and collect payments for your digital product. And I like to practice what I preach. So if you want to try out Go High Level for free for 30 days, I'll put my affiliate link below in the description. And the nice thing is you can combine this with YouTube. Make a video teaching something, then offer a template or a guide that your audience can buy, or include products as bonuses in your membership. It all works together. Budget planners, meal prep guides, workout trackers, nothing fancy, just helpful stuff that solves real problems based on your real experience. And quick reminder, if any of these side hustles are sparking ideas, but you're not sure which one fits your situation best, that's exactly what those discovery calls are for. We can talk through your background and figure out what makes the most sense for you. Whether you're trying to save more for retirement or you're already retired and you're looking for a little side hustle, let's map out a realistic plan together. I'll put that link below in the description so you can schedule your call. Now, remember earlier when I mentioned that I make most of my income by combining 3 of these side hustles together? Well, this is it. This is how it all comes together. YouTube is my home base. It's where everything connects. Here's what I mean. On my channel, I share helpful content about remote work and making money online. That content drives people to my digital products, my coaching, and my affiliate recommendations. You see, YouTube helps me bring all those income streams together in one place. Without YouTube, I'd be trying to juggle all these things separately, but with it, they all work together and multiply each other. And some of the most successful channels right now are run by people our age. Why? Because people want real advice from people with real experience. Think about what you search for: how to plan for retirement, how to downsize your home, best exercises for people over 50. These topics need someone who's actually lived it. Young people can't fake that kind of experience. And the cool thing about YouTube is it brings everything together. You can share what you know, recommend products, use affiliate links, sell your digital products, offer coaching, and even drive people to your membership. And your videos work for you 24/7. I've got videos on my channel from over 5 years ago that still bring in views and income for me every single month. And of course, nothing happens overnight. This took time for me to build, but I want you to see what is possible. And a bonus with YouTube is you can make money from what's called AdSense. This is where advertisers pay to have their ads show up on your videos. I'm sure you've all seen them before and maybe even get a little bit bit frustrated, but trust me, when you have your own channel, you're going to love seeing those ads. Now, in order to make money through YouTube AdSense, you need to have at least 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. Now, before starting your channel, do your research and make sure there are other channels making similar content. Competition is actually a good thing on YouTube. We want to see channels doing well and actually making money. And make sure you pick something that you know well. It doesn't have to be your life's work, your life's passion, but something you can see yourself actually talking about every day and not getting bored of. And I hope I've hammered this home by now. You do not have to be an expert. You just need to be one step ahead of the people you are teaching. And to get started, you can just use your phone. That's literally what I did. And focus on being helpful, not perfect. Just share what you know. Answer questions people ask you. You can do tutorial style content. That works really well. Also, you can just share your real life experience. See, the cool thing about YouTube is it doesn't matter if there's 100 other channels talking about the same thing. You see, you are the brand, and there's going to be a certain amount of people that want to watch your content, and then there's going to be a certain amount of people that want to watch the other person's content. And that's okay. You're going to build your own tribe of people. And building a channel, it takes time, it takes work, but it compounds over time. Every video adds to your library. Every subscriber sees your future videos. You're building something that keeps working even when you're not. Now, if you're the person people ask to look over this email or edit my resume, you've got a skill that people will pay for. This includes writing blog posts, articles, website content, marketing stuff, or editing books, business documents, academic papers, or even just proofreading. I'm talking about becoming a freelance writer. You see, your life experience makes your writing better. You have context and perspective. When you write about something, you're not just repeating information, you're adding depth. You probably have much better grammar skills than a lot of the younger people. I know my grammar is absolutely horrible. And the rules you learned in school aren't taught the same way now. That's really valuable. And here's a big one. You have professionalism and reliability. When you commit to a deadline, you hit it. That alone is going to make you stand out. Now, to get started, I recommend setting up a profile on Upwork.com and put together a portfolio with a few of your writing samples. And start with smaller projects so you can start building up some reviews. And here's a tip. Specialize in an industry that you know. If you worked in healthcare for 20 years, write for healthcare companies. They tend to pay more because you understand their language. Your industry knowledge plus writing skills is a powerful combination. And when it comes to charging for your work, it's going to vary greatly from writing emails to writing blog posts and even website content. To check out current rates and pricing, I recommend heading back to Upwork and searching for blog writers and copywriters, whatever it is that you're going to be doing. This will give you a good starting point on what to set your rates at. And there's one thing I didn't mention, and that's how AI is starting to change the game with a lot of these side hustles. Like, there are AI tools now that can help you with the writing, can help you with creating digital products faster, even generating content ideas for YouTube. It's actually pretty wild. And if you're interested in AI specifically, I just made a video on the 5 AI side hustles that are perfect for beginners. And I think these are also great side hustles for people over 50 because there is little to no tech involved and they're very beginner friendly. And these side hustles are completely different from what we just covered, but they're in the same spirit of using what's available right now to make extra income. So if you want to check out that video, I'll pop it up here. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.